Greetings in the name of the Lord. Today I want to talk about living out our sonship through our good works. There are three primary reasons that we need to focus on from the Lord in the area of good works. Number one, it's a testimony of God's grace and God's likeness. It's one of the primary ways that we get to demonstrate His presence. Number two is that we were created to do good works. Every single life has a purpose, a God-given purpose, a destiny. So you were put on this earth to accomplish a task from the Lord in partnership with Him. And number three, they also testify, they give proof of our faith. So our faith is like a muscle. It only grows and strengthens when we actually do the work that God has placed on our hearts, the commandments, the obedience of being obedient to the Lord. So we must understand that our work is not just ordinary work. The job that we have is actually is an act of worship to the Lord. In the Old Testament, in fact, going back to Genesis, work and labor was actually one of the primary definitions is worship. So our labor is worship. So when we do our job, as difficult and as challenging it may be, we must see past that, and we must understand from God's perspective that it's an act of worship. It's an act of praise and sacrifice of how we express our love and our devotion to the Lord. So number one is our work is worship. Number two, our work is a demonstration, a vehicle for God's presence to be seen, to be felt, to be experienced by those around us. In John chapter 14, verse 9, Jesus says, if you've seen me, if you've seen this face, you've seen the face of the Father. And Jesus says that as the Father has sent me to this world to showcase, to represent His goodness, now I am sending you. See, you and I have the same work as Christ Jesus, to showcase, to reveal the love of the Father to everyone around us. I have a brother who is in the mainland in California, and right now he is so busy helping football players from our state, our beloved state of Hawaii, that now wants to play football on stateside in California in particular. And so he's like a bridge builder. He is helping families, he is helping players transition, still in high school, from Hawaii to California. And he's not just setting them up in any old place in specific schools, in general schools. He is praying, he is seeking the Lord, and he's offering his counsel and wisdom in seeing what school, looking for the right fit for the school and for the athlete. And it's not just about helping these kids play football. And it's not just helping these kids get to the next level or even the ultimate dream of a football player, which is the NFL. No, his goals and his purposes are much greater than that. His good works is building character, affirming integrity in their lives, and seeing football as a vehicle to living out an abundant life in the Lord. So he's incorporating his faith in the Lord with his passion or his work. In this case, it's football. And he's bringing it together to impact lives, to bless lives, so that people can see God. People get blessed by having an opportunity to continue the sport that they love, as well as education, and open up doors for further education, life education, not just academia, so they can build their life. And this fulfills him. It's a way that he showcases, he demonstrates the presence of God through this particular work. So I just want to encourage you. Your work is more than just paying bills. Your work is an act of worship to the Lord. Your work is purposeful, and it fulfills your life. And this is how we live a full life. We do the work that God has placed in our hearts. May the Lord bless you. You guys have a great day.